Well, one more step to make America great again. President Trump ordered the security clearances stripped from a whole bunch of deep state actors and Democrat Party heavyweights. We've got rescinding security clearances and access to classified information from specified individuals, which happened to include Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, although he did do this earlier. I think he just doubled down to show that he's not kidding. Hunter Biden, Liz Cheney, crying at, there's Joe. Look at that. Oh, he's so
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden, there he is.
Why did he have security clearance anyway?
That's a good point.
It's a great question, Matt. We've got, there's Miss Piggy. Oh, she's so cute. Bye-bye, Miss Piggy. There's crying Adam Kinzinger.
Aww.
You've got, these corrupt New York prosecutors, Letitia James. I feel like we should have like sad music playing on top of this. You've got Fatso Alvin Bragg and, of course, Antony Blinken. So that is in addition to all of these Russia hoaxers, Alexander Vindman, Jake Sullivan, and some others. So, I just would like to note in this, I know there are people who would say that President Trump's just being vengeful and mean to Joe Biden. Actually, Joe Biden did it to him first, because if you recall, back in February of 2021, Joe Biden revoked Trump's security clearances for what he called erratic behavior. Because
the former president's
the former president,
the son of.
Well, because you look at Joe Biden and you're like, boy, that is a paragon of stability. That is a stable man right there. He should definitely have the security clearances and read all of our top secret stuff. It's Donald Trump that's the problem. We, of course, see how that played out for him here in 2025. But, this is just such a feel-good story, I think. Such a feel-good story to hear that Hillary Clinton...
I still don't understand how Hunter Biden, with any stretch of the imagination, got security clearance. Like, why?
He also had Secret Service, but Trump pulled that as well.
Yes. I mean, not a surprise, right? You'd expect him to do something like that. I mean, he doesn't, there's no need for it, certainly. This is basically a campaign promise. I mean, he went around and rally after rally after rally across America saying one of the first things he was going to do is do stuff like this. Mm-hmm. The left always tried to make it out to be some vengeful enemies list, and I don't think that's what it is, right? These people were misusing our intelligence for their own political purposes, many of them. And
breaking the law.
Breaking the law in many cases. And then I don't know what Hunter Biden was doing. Getting a discount at the local escort services. I don't know what he was doing with this information. I can't imagine why he would have that clearance. It's
really puzzling. Right? I mean, and everyone's just like, oh, okay. You're like, no. Why don't you ask why he's got it?
Well, it's also strange to me. Yeah, maybe so. But to add to that, I understand that they work sort of in the realm, but Alvin Bragg and Letitia James, why would they have security clearance for the entire country?
Well, I think to Stu's point, you look at this and in a normal environment, what would happen was you would have a transition of power. So you have all these people at the State Department, whatever, that probably need to know certain things still moving forward, and they would want to know because in a functioning country that maybe they could add something to the administration because they would put the country first. So if they've worked on a bunch of stuff before, then they'd be able to comment on it with the incoming administration. But what we see is, as you said, is a bunch of people that they were using it to their own ends.
Yeah.
And they weren't looking out for what was best for the country. So he's absolutely right to do it. And hopefully at some point we'll get back to normalcy when it comes to people putting the country first on both sides. But this was the most weaponized government administration that we've seen, I think, in history, actually.
I'm also fine with, if you leave government for a certain amount of time, we should probably just yank your security clearance, period, no matter who you are. There should definitely be an expiration date on that. And it feels like they're like, oh, well, Adam Kinzinger was in Congress once, so he can just keep his security clearance forever. It's like, that is really dangerous, guys.
Well, especially when they go on and they work for military companies.
Yeah, contractors and stuff. Yeah.
You're like, hang on a second. So you have a vested, you're going to make money out of this because you have a vested interest in it. So it's completely puzzling to me. The other thing that I don't understand is why do they keep calling him why is Hillary Clinton still Secretary Clinton?
Right.
Like that needs to end as well. Like, why'd you call someone a governor after they've left?
I don't mind that one so much.
Uh,
I think it's like
I think president, yes.
to honor just president.
Just president.
I mean, I think it is all, I get what you mean. I mean, you go back to the founding, like they wanted to avoid people having titles. Like that was one of the main things
That's the
we
point.
talked about.
Like it's like an aristocracy.
Yeah. It's a job. You have the job, and then the job is over. I mean, I'm probably the only one who cares about this, but like, I get bothered by like the ceremonies for the funerals for presidents. It's like that's not supposed to be what our country is, right? It's not the biggest deal in the world, but like the fact that we stop and Jimmy Carter's got our flags at half staff for like a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it's like the pomp, the circumstance around that. It's like. We're supposed to be America. Like the entire country was literally founded to avoid a lot of those trappings. I mean, like that was like a big part of it. So to your point, it's not the biggest deal in the world. I mean, it's just a respectful thing you do to someone who you think did a good job or whatever. But like at the end of the day, I don't think it's a very American tradition. And so I don't mind it going away.
Yeah. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.